Hey Jonathan, Simon here from Little Big Marketing. I spoke to Larissa this morning about sending you this really quick custom video. It's going to show you how you stack up against your competitors online and how you could beat them. So I'm going to show you a few things on the back end of your website that show me exactly where it's currently ranking. I'm going to share some tips with you on the easiest way to rank a website, and I'm also going to point out what it looks like in terms of increased customer traffic to your website when you do start ranking by showing you your competitor click rates and the difference in their ranking factors. So just want to point out to start with, if you're interested, please feel free to give me a call on 760-688-2297. Otherwise, if you wouldn't mind leaving me some feedback via the email, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. So at first, I'm going to show you how your website ranks. In the background here, we're using this tool called Ahrefs. And the main things to look for here are the volume, which is search volume for these specific keywords. Now, a keyword is basically any search phrase that someone would enter into Google looking for your service, along with a location. So HVAC repair San Diego is perfect. It gets searched for 250 times per month. Don't worry about KD and CPC at the moment. Now, the traffic that you're gaining from that keyword is 2.7 clicks per month, and you're on page 2 because you're position 14 and there are 10 results per page on Google. So these keywords here, page 1, page 2, page 2, 2, and coming down we've got some on 3, 3, and so on and so forth. The idea is to try and get as many of these higher volume keywords onto your that are relevant. Split air conditioning. These are obviously your name. All of these different HVAC San all these different keywords with volume, and try and get up into the few thousands and get yourself on a page 1 for as many as you can, and then you'll start pulling in tons of clicks per month. So that's where you're ranking currently. You're on page 1 for a few keywords, but they're not really, they're mainly your name. So you are getting a few clicks from that, which is great, but mainly your own name. Okay, now the 3 tips I wanted to share with you are: number 1, content on your website; number 2 is backlinks; and number 3 is citations. I'll explain each as I go. But number 1, content, is what I'm referring to is basically words and images on your website. Google likes to see at least 1,500 or 2,000 words, and Google stores all of this information and uses it to establish exactly what you're offering and where. It also ensures that you have enough information for potential clients coming through, and allows you to get in more of those keywords. So I can see you probably haven't got quite 1,500 words. So that's definitely something you got to go and do. Now, to pick your competitors, I've just typed in HVAC San Diego, and I've chosen out of the map pack here, I've chosen Air Max, and I've chosen Bill Howe as the number 2 competitor. Now, if I come across to theirs and look at their content, as I scroll down, yep, you get into the bottom there. Very, very little content there as well. So if you were to go and put on an extra couple of thousand words and a bunch more images, you'd already have these guys beaten out in terms of content. I just want to point these out. This is not the way to do this. Google doesn't like it when you just load up a page with obvious keywords like this. They like it to be somewhat more natural. So keep that in mind. So that's Air Max. Now the other one was Bill Howe. One of these cool things. Minimize. We go down, we got a little bit of wording there, a couple hundred words. Scrolling, oh, and that's it. Okay, so you've got the top 2 guys beaten out already if you go and add content to your page. So that's content, number 1. Number 2 is backlinks. And backlinks are basically anywhere one website refers to another in the form of a clickable link. These links transfer authority from one website to another, and Google looks at these links to establish whether a website is trustworthy. So essentially, the more links you have and the more trust and authority your site has created itself from these backlinks coming into your site, the more likely Google is going to rank you highly and for more keywords, and it's going to boost this sort of 150 click rate up into the hundreds and thousands if you wanted to. It all depends on how far you want to go. Now, backlink comes from a referring domain or a referring website, and they're not all created equal because you want to get it from other highly rated sites, and they've also got to be somewhat relevant to HVAC, air conditioning, etc. And also, it's even better if you can get one from San Diego. So if you can get a highly rated website that's in San Diego that has something to do with HVAC, that's the best kind of link you could possibly get. All right, now coming over to Airmax, they've got a lot of backlinks coming from not a whole lot of domains, referring domains. So just looking back at yours, you've got 8, they've got 197. So it's definitely catchable. They also haven't added any referring, like they're only adding slowly referring domains in the last sort of few months. So very catchable. And that's allowing them to rank for 2,000 keywords per month, coming across to Bill Howe. Now, Bill Howe's a really, really big website. So I'm only looking at this specific page, which is San Diego, air conditioning for San Diego only. So that's why there's only 54 backlinks coming from 12 domains, because he's only using these backlinks to rank this one page, and he's using the rest of the site to help. But that's very easy to take down. So if you wanted to come up and steal some of these guys' clicks, he's getting 500 clicks per month. Not going to be hard to get above him. So that was backlinks. Number 1, content. Number 2, backlinks. Come back to our search results page here. Citations, number 3. Citations are basically anywhere your business name, number, and address is located as seen on your Google My Business in any directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, etc. And as long as you've got more citations than these guys, which isn't hard to achieve, go out and get 20 or 30 of them. Sometimes a few more, depending, but I can actually look into how many these guys have got. And as long as you've got a competitive amount of reviews, not necessarily more, but a competitive amount, and as long as you've also got your GMB completely filled out and filled out correctly is crucial. Getting into the top 3 is absolutely important because no one clicks on view all, very rarely anyway. And this GMB, this map pack here is being used more and more for local business services. So really important to try and get in here. Just to note, the top position brings in about an extra 30% on top of your organic click rate down here. So if you were in position 1 and you were getting 1,000 there, that's going to bring in you another 300 or so clicks. So it's really important. All right, now the last thing I wanted to show you, so they were the 3 tips I wanted to share: content, backlinks, and citations. And now if we come along and look at organic traffic, you're bagging yourself 151 clicks per month, which was 3 up from last month. And if we come along and look at Bill Howe, I mentioned he's got 544, extra 12 from last month. I imagine you guys are quite busy at the moment with the heat that's going around. However, if you wanted to break these up a little bit more and find the jobs that you really like, whether that's HVAC repairs or installations, full installations, split system installations, whatever you want, I would target those keywords specifically and make sure you get to page 1 for those ones, so that all the calls coming through to your website or through to your phone is the jobs that you're looking for, whether the highest margin or the quickest and easiest jobs, doesn't matter, it's up to you. So that's really important to note, that you can make this traffic as targeted as you sort of want to go to a point. And then Airmax, 1,700 clicks per month, an extra 400. So that's, they're making huge jumps because they are starting to rank for more and more keywords, an extra 81 keywords this month. So you can see how quickly that click rate jumps. Now, if you're only landing 10% of that click rate, you're still looking at, well over 100 customers extra per month. So well and truly worth ranking your website. It's definitely by far the best way to bring in pre-qualified clients. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Once again, my name is Simon, and if you wanted to reach out, my phone number is 760-688-2297. If you're not interested, no problem at all, but please leave me some feedback. That would be much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.